do you think? Which one? The black or white? Before this test I was sure this car, this Grand Santa Fe, is nearly the same than this car is Santa Fe Sport. I suggested just behind the B pillar is the difference. I suggested it's Santa Fe Sport with a rucksack, but it's not true. This car is not just longer than the Santa Fe Sport, but wider and taller also. It means it's completely a different car. If you check each element on the car, you should find a very similar design, but there are small differences in dimensions, and it means it's a different car. It has a different suspension, it has a different seat position, it has all and everything different from this one. Optically they are the same. Somehow Hyundai decided to choose for them a nearly the same name, but I suggest the real difference would be shown in case if you would call it like iX45 and this one is iX55. It would suggest really the truth. The name of Santa Fe is a really nice name because of its meaning, but these cars are much more different from each other than just with a prefix which says Grand. But this is Grand Santa Fe. Check it in details. About the comfort of Grand Santa Fe, it has very nice surfaces. This leather is perfect, and if you check the stitch of it, it's also very nice. It has a memory seat system, and it has a steering wheel heating system. If I switch it on, starts to heat the steering wheel, which is very comfortable in winter time. About the mirrors, if I set the mirror switch into right or left position, then I change into reverse, the mirrors folds down to help to see the pavement beside the car. Both front seats are heated and cooled also by a ventilator. You can set in 3 levels. And you can see the ventilation at the back of the seats. It could be very comfortable in summertime. Personally, I don't believe in 7-seater construction. Till now. If you check this car, it has quite a large boot behind the third row. It's practical, let me say. You can put in 3-4 sport bags, which should be enough for a long trip. And check what's going on in the third row if I sit behind myself. I set all seats to my size. Check the third seat row, what's going on. To move the seat is not a difficult thing. And I can jump in. And if you look in with the camera, I have a lot of place here. You can see much better here the knee room. It's quite comfortable. Here are the control unit of the third row Klima, because it has also blowers here and here, left and right side. And on the right side, this is the captain chair. From here you can control the Klima in the back, and I have enough place inside. A very big advantage of this car is the fuel consumption. It's a 4x4 with an automatic gearbox, around 2 tons weight, and if you check, the average fuel consumption is 8.8 liter per 100 kilometer, which is absolute acceptable. It's a perfect value for such a size car. The real luxurious atmosphere is given by the external lights, one in the mirror and one in the door handle. It's perfect. It welcomes the owner when arrives to the car. summarize our experiences on the test, this car is a very good one. Santa Fe Sport is a good car as it is, but this is much better. So the prefix of grand is a really valuable thing. If you can afford for yourself, it's a good choice to buy such a car. It has 7 seats with a realistic trunk behind, and it has so many comfort features, and it has a so good and rigid structure, which is very silent. Doesn't matter where you drive. It's a good car, it's a good choice.